quick update on what all's been going on around the house here. You guys probably seen the videos. Took out tree here, smaller one in the back over there. Nice size black locust here. Another small one over here, and then this big one, big elm. And that opened it up for these two smaller white oak. And then I'm going to do some pruning today on this cherry. Try to keep this white oak from turning out into the sun here towards the house. Got this black locust topped so I can just drop it back over there by the kids' old play fort that was kind of destroyed in a windstorm in 2019. Be nice once I get this area cleaned up, some of my scrap and whatnot over here, and that stem out of the way. Then I'll be able to bring trailers right back here behind the woodshed. Might thin out a couple more branches on this white oak. No real defined leader on it, unfortunately. Take this big branch off up here in this locust, clean up some of the dead wood. This cherry here, I'm going to take out some on the right side, some of the big branches on the right side, and that dead wood that's there. For this oak, already did some heavy pruning on this oak here. This big branch coming off on the black locust, that's going bye-bye, as well as this branch here and this branch here on the oak. I'm going to give this little red oak underneath them a little chance to do its thing. Thin some branches off this maple. Top of this maple was broke out years ago. It's quite the mess up there. See if I can get an angle on this where the sun ain't shining on my lens. Lens has got a small crack in it, but you can see this oak here is leaning out. I'm going to take that second spar off. It'll be able to stay for quite a bit longer. This cherry here was a beautiful tree. Not sure if you can see it. There's a broken off big branch that broke off. That branch also fell into the maple. If you look real close right there, you can see pileated woodpecker has a hole into it. If you walk over to this side, you can see they've been tearing it up pretty good. And after that branch had broke off, this shoot came up. There's another bigger branch that broke off over here, stripped down. And that whole tree is hollow. If you can see, that little maple branch is kind of in the way. So that's going to be going one of these days. I may thin some of that out today. That big branch that's directly above me would be a good one. Get that out of there. Maybe just top the whole thing out. Then this mess over here at the neighbors is all from the windstorm last fall. Still got this big spar over here from the cherry. And he's got that big old one there. Really needs to come down. But that's not the focus today. None of this is focused today, but something I'll be getting done in the next week or so. All these bent over elm, well, that's actually mulberry. This mulberry here, there's a big mulberry over here that's totally dead. I'm sorry, that's an elm. And then I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but this black locust, yeah, you'll be able to see it. There's a split. That split goes down about 6 foot, 7 foot. So I'm at least going to take the left side of it off. Maybe take out the right hand side of it up there. These black locusts can grow with just about no branches on them, stay alive. Then I got a big hanger up in here, and I'm gonna thin this locust all out. Hangs over, trashes the cars. You can see all the leaves on the ground here. May just take the whole tree down. Then you can see these 3 branches up above. Neighbor wants those gone. So while I got the lift here, I'm going to do that. This is the area that I cleaned up last fall, seeded and everything. Used power rake on it, got it all cleaned up. Broke this branch, dropping the tree. That's on me, but I'm going to dead limb all this out of the cherry, get that cleaned up. Get some of these dead limbs out of this cherry. Cut that single branch that's hanging over the barn and the one that previously broke out up there. Eventually I'll be taking some more out of here just to clean that whole area up. But for now it's fine. Barn's all sided. Still working in here. Lots of mess. Trim's all on except around the box here. Trash can. Gonna be a big Husqvarna emblem up here. It's coming right along. Need to get all my lights up before we lose all of our light. Got the lift anchored. Didn't have my ladder here at the time, so still haven't finished with the cable across the top, hydraulics on the top. Undo those straps. Obviously lots going on in here. Added a few more logs to the pile out here that doesn't really need added to. I don't know if you can tell, but that's way above the truck. Pretty good sized pile of wood. I've got splits over here. Added a bunch to this little pile. I don't know how many quarts all this is. Lots. Once I get done with the back, I'm going to bring the lift out here and clean up a bunch of these branches in the middle here. Big old hackberry there. But I want to get more sunlight down on these Norway spruce. So I'm just going to do some thinning. Got a basswood here. 1 of 2 on our property that I'm aware of. Might just take this whole hackberry out. Beautiful white oak right there. That's a nice tree. Got this big leaning cherry over here. But eventually I plan on taking that whole row of trees out up there. Except maybe like this red oak here and a few of the mulberries, but we'll have the spruce for cover, and then I'll plant some more trees along that line. And we got some chickens in here. Neighbors' chickens. They like to hang out over here. Anyway, guys, oh yeah, this is the area that we cleaned up last year for my wife's orchard. So, got that all seeded and graded out. Still need my landscaping in here. But the barn's looking great. Didn't get damaged in the storm, just this one piece of trim. Right there on the corner, if you can see that. That's it. So, thank you, Lord, it wasn't any worse. As you can see, some leaves are falling today. Coming down pretty fast. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Long video. See ya.